Hey guys, good morning. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I thought I was like 10 minutes early and I must have had the time mixed up in my head. But good morning. How is everyone? I'm coming to you on this beautiful Wednesday with, I kind of sat down this morning and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to share. So good morning, Lisa. Good morning, everybody, as you hop on this morning. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to share. I normally have someone come on for a live interview here, and I definitely want to keep that going. But of course, with the weekend and everything, I just didn't have it lined up in time. So if anyone would like to be featured as part of our Women Crush Wednesday, let me know. Hi, Melissa. So as I was sitting here kind of preparing myself, I spent a good hour writing, and clearly I wasn't busy getting dressed and my hair ready. I was just kind of focusing on, like, what do I need to hear today? Because I find myself kind of, vacillating between feeling like I'm on my path and everything's great, and then starting to question and wonder, am I really doing the right thing? And I started to pull some cards. And what I found was that all of my cards were echoing the same truth. And it was twofold. One aspect of that truth is that freedom is everything. When we feel free in our hearts and our minds, we are able to allow life to mold us in the way that it's supposed to. And we don't fight it.
Put me down.
He did. Okay, honey. I'm sorry. You okay?
Yeah.
All right. You need to go back in your room and no more fighting with your brother, okay? Can you close my door? Thank you. Okay, go. Don't come back, okay, until I'm done. I'll come and get you in a minute, okay? Thank you for the kisses. Be still my heart. So the message was, number one, freedom and the importance of freedom, which one of the cards I loved was all about how when you first get freedom, you kind of feel shaky and unsure of yourself. And I can completely vouch for that, because right now, as I'm facing a very free time in my life, go, honey, go back to your room.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
I don't want you to do that right now. You can do that with me later. Honey.
I went now.
Somebody wants to make a cameo. Maybe this will be the Women Crush Wednesday. One of the cards I received, one of the lessons I received was just that to truly get to God, right, we have to be willing to be receptive. And being receptive means not having any expectations or demands on life and just allowing things to be exactly as they are. And I realized just how perfect that lesson is for me as a single mom, trying to honor the deeper part of myself and come live to you guys, and yet at the same time still honoring my role as a mom and finding the balance between the two. And one thing I realized is that, I'm the only one who's making it difficult.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
Nobody asked me, or nobody's forcing me to do these videos, and nobody's forcing me to have them be perfect, and that's all in my head. So I have a choice, right? And that was another one of my cards today was, at the end of the day...
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
At the end of the day, the choice I make to, really make this harder than it needs to be.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
Is up to me. Now, is this distracting? Absolutely. And on days when I really want to give readings and be really, really present with you guys, having them behind me doesn't really work. So what I may do for the readings is find a time when both my kids are
Hi,
not.
Mommy.
around.
Hi,
Asher, honey.
Mom.
Yeah, honey.
What
You're really interrupting me, and it's not very nice. Asher, can you please go in your room? You too, Chase. Chase, it would be really great if you could be the role model right now.
But I promise gonna be stay here.
You're gonna promise what?
And I promise I will stay here.
So anyways, so no one's forced. So the two messages that I got from all of the cards I pulled for myself this morning was, number one, that freedom is really, really vital to our metamorphosis. If we feel like other people have, oh, Lisa says hi, Chase.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Chase's teacher. You guys are so funny. So, you know, if we think that other people or other things control our psyche, then we can't find freedom. We can't find enlightenment because we're not free. So, you know, for me, being free of this belief that I had to be a certain way in my life in order to fulfill my obligations, that created such a release of energy that it was kind of scary. It was kind of overwhelming. And now I'm starting to realize what a gift that fear is, and to allow that fear in and be okay with the fact that I'm on my own and, you know, we got this, right? Thanks. Be careful of your fingers. So meanwhile, the other thing that I received was, again, receptivity. And I keep thinking, right, that I need to be more masculine in the way that I approach my business. And I'll be honest, I know I'm not as aligned, or at least as active as I'd like to be in a lot of ways, and or as organized, or but what the message I got again today and again was
Mom,
not to strive.
game.
You may play Legos in your room, or Chase, honey, why don't you take Asher downstairs? You can turn on a show if you want. Chase, please. He's playing the guitar for you guys today. I'm just gonna ask one more time, because I'm on my live video and I need your help. I need you to go downstairs and turn on the TV, okay? Go ahead, guys. You know, TV is there for a reason. Thank you. Thank you. So we're working on it. It's a work in progress. At the end of the day, I just want to be able to have fun with this. And it wasn't fun for a little while. You guys saw me cry on Facebook Live last week. And what that was, it just came to culmination, and it was my own pressure I was putting on myself. And you know what? Why? I'm done striving for perfection. My role here, my goal, is to show that real life it's possible, even in the moments of real life, to find peace with whatever's showing up. And sometimes we fight against it, and we get emotional, and we suffer. And those moments are opportunities for us to learn exactly what it is that we need to work on. And I spent this past weekend just allowing life to flow any way that it would. And that's how I'm now able to have this awareness that, listen, it's all good. And those challenges, you know, they show up to help us grow and to help us become stronger. And any time that we respond to life with like hard white knuckles, things aren't going to work out. But when we approach life with, hey, this is what's showing up right now, I'm okay with that, it is what it is, then life flows and it feels beautiful. And that's where this receptivity thing comes in. I teach this in my cocoon. We talk a lot about this idea of what receptivity is, what the divine feminine is all about. Because at the end of the day, I'm actually going to read this to you guys. This is a quote from Osho. When you listen, you become just a passage, a passivity, a receptivity, a womb. You become feminine. And to arrive, one has to become feminine. This is written by a man, by the way. Ryan, I see you, and any other guy watching. You cannot reach God as aggressive invaders, conquerors. You can reach God only, or it will be better to say, God can reach you only when you are receptive, a feminine receptivity. When you become yin, a receptivity, the door is open, and you wait. Listening is the art for becoming passive. I find myself feeling in this time of such uncertainty and transition in my life, feeling like I need to do something. But the message I receive again and again and again from the cards, from the I Ching, from, any source that I look at, the message I get again and again and again is to focus on the small things, stay low to the ground. The other day I had a snake visitor in my backyard for a while. He just sat there and stared at me. And I looked it up and, looked up some of the messages from a snake totem animal, spirit animal, whatever you want to say. And one of those things is to keep it low to the ground. Keep it down. Trying to strive to be bigger than I'm really ready to be is only going to create more friction in my life. And at the end of the day, my success, truly, 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 I want that to be about the spiritual playboy. You're distracting me with that. That's funny. I really want that to be about ease and grace. I don't want my success to come at the price of my peace. Because if that's the case, then that's no role model for anyone else. I want my success to come through the feminine, through receiving, through trust, through knowing that, yes, we need structure. We need the masculine. We need a mind that has a methodical approach to things. But ultimately, when we're receptive above all, then even when the masculine mind isn't working on its, figuring it all out, things still come to us. Beauty, grace still comes to us. Sometimes I wonder if right now I've lost my mind completely and therefore I'm just a complete crazy person, or if I've learned how to just find peace with whatever's showing up. And that feels more true. And it's funny because I've got people telling me, oh, you really should be processing things and just really focusing on moving through your emotions. And I'm like, yeah, but that's heavy and I feel light. I feel good in this moment. So yeah, if something comes up and I need to process it, that will become clear to me. But right now, I like the flow. I like just allowing life to take me wherever it's going to take me. And I got to tell you guys something. That flow has always flipping worked. Let me give you an example. When I posted the post the other day about how I wasn't freaking out and how I was kind of feeling weird about the fact that I was allowing things to just happen for me. And I said, I should be freaking out because I don't have a place to live yet and I don't know where we're going to end up and I don't know what I'm going to do for work and blah, 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 blah. But I feel peace in my heart and I am just allowing things to unfold. That post actually led me to my next apartment, which I've already found. And it is perfect for everything we need. And it will be available whenever I'm ready to take it. And it is in my hometown. So I get to kind of have that return to my roots. And all of that happened because I put that post out there, not intending But you know what? I had a conversation with a friend right after I posted it, and I said, wouldn't it be interesting? My intention for this post was simply to share where I'm at this moment. I had no ulterior motive, but I had a moment where I was like, wouldn't it be interesting if this post gave me like an opportunity just simply by putting this out there and by following what felt right for me, which was to just share my story. Maybe then something would open up. And that afternoon, I got a message from a friend who had seen my post. She actually used to live in that apartment for 4 years and with 2 young kids. So she's like, it's perfect for what you're doing. It's totally affordable, you guys, like more affordable than I ever could have imagined. Which means I get to focus on my roots, right? Because I'm not trying to strive to make enough money to make this lofty rent. And it gives me space to just return to earth again. And I'm really excited about it. So yeah, so I just wanted to share that and just share that, you know, one last thing. This is another Osho quote, but I love this, especially for those of us who struggle with the day-to-day focusing and being in the present moment. Whatsoever you do, do it with deep alertness. Then even small things become sacred. Then cooking or cleaning becomes sacred. They become worship. It is not a question of what you are doing. The question is how you are doing it. You can clean the floor like a robot, a mechanical thing. You have to clean it, so you clean it. Then you miss something beautiful. Cleaning the floor could have been a great experience. You missed it. The floor is cleaned, but something that could have happened within you has not happened. If you were aware, alert, not only the floor, but you yourself would have felt a deep cleaning. Clean the floor full of awareness, luminous with awareness. Work or sit or walk, but one thing has to be a continuous thread. Make more and more moments of your life luminous with awareness. Let the candle of awareness burn in each moment, in each act, the cumulative effect of what enlightenment is. The cumulative effect, all the moments together, all small candles together, become a great source of light. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.